Hi, this is Dara.
And this is Penny.
We're together.
Yay! I'm gonna have to have her first.
We're together in my kitchen. And Penny had a really long and harrowing day, which she may or may not want to tell you about in a second. But I decided, since we just got in, that I would make a really soothing, warming, heartwarming, calming, and peaceful to help you sleep tonic. And
heavenly.
I'll be doing that, and I'll say what I'm using. And should I introduce what I'm using first?
Let's see what all you're putting in.
Okay. So first, I'm using this tea, which is a loose leaf tea called Gynostemma. I buy it from jingherbs.com, and I'm steeping it like this. And while that's steeping, I put all my ingredients in. And to start with, we're going to use pearl powder, because pearl powder is really, it's good for your skin and your nails and the elasticity in your skin, but it's also very calming. It's one of the things you can put in a nighttime tonic, along with a mushroom called Hosho Wu, which is also really calming. We put it in chocolates the other night, and we're able to eat chocolates at night and still feel calm. Really weird, but true. Then I really wanted to make sure that I was getting some good sleep, so I went to visit Ron Tea Garden in Santa Monica, and we can go there. It's a beautiful store where they have these herbs and special tonics. And this is something called Lights Out, with things that I can't even pronounce in it. But I open up the capsules, I'm going to put that in.
Sweet.
So, and then underneath this link, I'll put all the things so everybody can see. So I always use vanilla, some powdered, some ground vanilla. And to make it creamy, I use two things. One or both of this. I use hemp seed and coconut oil. And for sweetener, I'm going to go ahead and use my Magic Trio, which is the Yukon syrup. You're familiar with that, of course, which is a low glycemic sticky sweetener. And then I like this, which is the vanilla sweet leaf vanilla cream,
which I've never tried.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay.
I'm getting turned on to all kinds of things that I have not yet to delve into.
This is a great way for people who don't want to have sugar, who don't want to feed yeast, who don't want to feed candida, who have maybe diabetic situation. These are the things that are completely legit for them.
Perfect.
So why not for us too?
Absolutely.
You know, we get sugar in so many forms. Like, we get it in all kinds of forms.
Right.
So all right, so now we have that. The only thing, Penny's going to talk because I'm going to disappear and get the Lacuma. I'll be right back.
So, my day. So, right, I knew I was coming to be with Dara because we're finishing working on the Raw Results curriculum and photographs and recipes. And also tonight, we went to Teresa B. Grace's birthday party at Allac, and there was David Rafi Trucker, and we just had such a great time. But I was supposed to get into LA at 2:30 today, and had to take a little detour. We were about an hour, maybe not even an hour into the flight, and they announced that we were going to have an emergency landing. I mean, I have never been so scared in my life. I literally, I was watching the body language of the flight staff, because I'm just trying to get a reading on how serious, and you could just see the fear on their face, and they were trying to stay calm, and they were all strapped in, and you could just feel that. And the pilot was saying that the engine was hot on one side, like it's really hot, and everything's okay, and we're just going to do this for safety precautions, but we're landing basically like as soon as we can get to an airport, which was Amarillo, Texas. And just literally prayed my way down. I mean, I didn't know if we were going to crash or anything. So we were stuck in the Amarillo airport for about 3 hours, but I've never been so happy to be in Amarillo, Texas in one piece in my life. You know, I think it might have been my only time ever there. So,
but it was like, Penny said, it was like 15 minutes from the time you found out that there was a problem with the engine until the time they safely landed. That's long 15 minutes.
And I don't know what that means. The engine's hot.
Right.
Well, in 15 minutes, my imagination was running wild. How hot is hot? Are there flames?
And are they telling us the truth?
Coming out of the side, right.
But then you got to know that it really isn't your time to go, because you're expected here, and we need to do, and we have a lot to do.
I felt like that today was not my day to go show up at the pearly gates. I just did not feel like it was happening.
Pearl powder.
I'm gonna have, this is the only pearl I want to be in contact with today.
We're really happy to be together. Can you tell? This is just the beginning of a really fun weekend. Long weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm really excited. I want to show you, like, Penny got to walk around the house and see she's seen it before.
I'm in the infamous house.
You're
I mean,
gonna see
I'm
where
walking.
she's
It's like I
sleeping.
feel like I've already been in this house because I'm here with you in your videos every day from home, and it just feels natural. Like when I met you for the first time, it was like I'd already met you, even though we hadn't really met in real life.
Penny found me. I was trying to keep to myself.
I didn't find you.
Yeah.
Dan was the one that probably put you on. You were already on YouTube though.
I did. I showed
were already
myself
there.
up on YouTube, but I was still kind of doing my own little thing. And then once you decided to open up the door,
Well, he blew the horn on you though.
He
He
did.
was like, "Here she is," and I was like, "I got to know that girl."
wow.
And here we all are.
I know.
I
Here
know.
we all are.
Pretty crazy. And so, yeah, tonight was the first night that I ever met Dave the Raw Food Trucker in real life. And he's exactly, I mean, same thing when I met him. It's just
I got
like, how
chased.
could I not have ever met you? Go ahead.
I should just show you something absurd. Before, and I love Ron, I love Dragon Herbs and DragonHerbs.com and Ron Tea Garden. He's amazing.
Is that his real name? Tea Garden.
Tea Garden. And
Huh.
he's been, I mean, they know so much. That's where I get a lot of the herbs and Jing herbs. But it's funny, somebody puts this lights out in the capsules, and then I take them out to put them in my tonic. It's kind of absurd. But that's okay. There we go. And fun at the same time. So we have that. So now I put in. So anyway, Penny's here. I didn't want to interrupt your story.
No, we want to see what you're doing.
You're safe.
They got
you're
the gist of
happy,
it. I mean, they got
we're taking good care of you.
And it's 2 hours. I'm in bed if I'm at home right now. So I'm up, and so I'm kind of red-eyed and a little, you know, my adrenal glands are pretty fatigued from just that racing heart feeling that I got. And I'm usually a really calm person, but yeah, that got me worked up. Like, we went to All Act tonight, my first time to ever go to All Act. I couldn't eat. Because I felt like if I eat now while I'm still jagged in my stomach, then I'm not going to enjoy the meal. I'm not going to digest it. It's just overly stimulated, I think,
Well, if you were
today.
going to eat, you might have had the curried rice, and it was very delicious.
I might have.
Yeah, it was really good.
I really wanted to taste
Chef
the bread.
Vito is amazing. The bread, I've never had the bread.
The garlic bread? It's
No,
the,
I've never
it's
had
the
it.
famous garlic
That's
bread. Well,
funny.
you'll have to have that next time you take the field trip back.
Take the 45
It's a
minutes.
45-minute drive, yeah.
Oh, that's so gross.
Look at that color.
It's kind of gray, isn't it?
Oh, that's what it should be. It's moonlight. It's the color of silvery moon.
Yin. It's
bedtime.
Very yin. It's very yin. It's bedtime.
Yeah, I don't want to be yang right
This
now.
is so going to piece us out. This is going to be... I know you're going to say something funny.
Well, I'm trying to work it up, but it's not coming up because I think I'm just a little off right now. But
Okay.
yeah, this is a perfect way for me to end this
Day.
jagged little
Maybe
day.
we'll do a little photograph of you in your cozy bed, with your candle, and... Alright, so here, cheers, my friend.
I
love
appreciate
you.
your
I'm so glad
apothecary
you're
and
here.
your, it's,
Mwah.
and I just kissed her with the dog. The dog,
Right back
the
at
dog,
you,
the dog got
She
you.
got me
Gave me
back.
a little bit of that.
Did they catch that? Where she let my dog kiss her lips, and I was like, oh.
Well, I didn't really know it was going to happen. It was an impromptu tongue kiss. I didn't give her the tongue back, though. That was good.
It's cat too. And so Penny said, what's a little fecal matter between friends? Okay, well, anyway, how is it?
Oh my gosh. It tastes like real pearls.